Welcome back, everybody. So this is Shattered Vault demo. From what I've read, this is a little bit comedic, a little bit not all overly serious. Also, very much for Tish because look at the sketty. Look at the sketty.
All right, noted. That's just straight up beautiful, by the way.
Isn't it? Also, the brain cell thing too. So let's get started, shall we? I have no idea what to expect. All I know is it's like choice driven. Well, all right. I'm getting goddamn potato thriller vibes already. Oh, Bobby's heart. That's so cute. Shattered Vault. Brain cells were meant to be shared. You were a knight, seeking glory in the Shattered Vault. The pillar fell, your life ended. Now, you rise as bones, trapped in the afterlife's prison. Uncover the truth, escape, or rot forever. Move using wise to interact with the world using E. E.
Half buried in dust lies a rusty key. Its teeth are jagged, its surface pitted with age, yet it hums faintly, as though eager to be used.
Okay, let me check something real quick, because... Yeah, so they're not showing any AI on this. So what I'm guessing that is, and yes, that was probably a scream, but I think that's like the old text-to-speech stuff. That's at least what it sounds like. Which, by the way, that is the only way I approve of like not having a voice actor there. That's hilarious. Yeah, that was definitely TTS. There's just a bat hanging around me.
You pick up the key. Cold metal bites into your fingers. Rust flakes off like ancient skin, revealing a dull gleam.
Agreed. TTS is absolutely fine.
It feels important. That has never meant safe.
Pocket the key, play with the key, leave it alone.
You twirl the key between your fingers, its weight oddly comforting, until it slips. The metal arcs into the shadows and vanishes forever.
Yeah, I should have seen that coming.
The key is gone, swallowed by the dark. Whatever door it opened will remain forever close to you.
There's more than one choice to be made, and more than one solve every puzzle. Your decisions shape how this journey unfolds. Neat. Press E to interact with broken pillars.
The fallen pillar sprawls across your path, like the corpse of a titan, blocking your escape. Dust still drifts from its shattered base.
You know what? I'm trying to tell now, because it's starting to sound a little more human at this point, at least with the breathing. Look, DC, we all know my opinion on AI. We don't do it. Not even once. What the fuck was that? Fallen pillar sprawls across your path.
You look around for another way. Beside the bones rests a small axe. Its blade is nicked, its handle worn smooth by desperate hands, yet the edge still gleams faintly in the torchlight.
Inspect the
You
axe.
lift the axe. It feels heavier than it should, as though burdened by the memories of those it has slain. The handle is slick with old sweat. It looks old, but still sharp enough to be useful. You take the small axe.
But yeah, like That's my question too, DC. Like I thought it was one of y'all earlier.
The chamber exhales a damp breath as you approach the chest.
Also, like I'm hearing like some breathing with the talking, so I'm very much like confused as to whether or not this is the text to speech or somebody actually like imitating text to speech.
Its iron bands glisten with something darker than water, and the wood seems to pulse faintly, as if it has a heartbeat of its own.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you are innocent because I have yet this bat, I swear. But it's like I would normally see that you had like redeemed something if it was the case.
You step back, the chest's silent hunger gnawing at your spine, as though it resents your retreat.
Sweeteners. That's a 10.
I love that one so much. It's just amazing. Could just be a monotone delivery. I mean, absolutely. That's what I'm thinking. Like they could just be imitating it.
There is a torch on the wall. Its flame flickers, casting dancing shadows across the chamber.
Like frankly, for this type of game, that would actually fit very well too. Darkness, you're imprisoning me. All
You
that I see.
extinguish the torch. The chamber grows darker, the shadows deepening.
Absolute. Oh, okay. That was a bad idea.
The fallen pillar sprawls across your... You strain against the pillar, bones trembling. It does not budge. It feels like the stone laughs at your weakness. It is too heavy to lift.
Try leveraging the pillar of your leg.
You wedge your
Hell yeah.
leg beneath the pillar and push. It shifts slightly, groaning like a beast disturbed in its sleep, but not enough to free your path.
I don't think so because I'm pretty sure that chest is actually a mimic. Let's go harder.
The fallen pillar sprawls across your path, like the corpse of a titan, blocking your escape. Dust still drifts from its shadow. You look around.
Okay, so apparently it was like, nah, fuck you.
There is a torch on the wall. Its flame flickers, casting dancing shadow.
Yes,
You decide.
I think I am.
Bone to pick? Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Like, I'm not seeing any way to use my, The fuck was that?
Exhales, its iron bands glisten with something darker than water. You step
Yeah.
back, the chest's silent hunger gnawing at your spine.
Yeah, so it won't let me actually do anything with the chest, it seems.
The fallen pillar sprawls. You strain again. It is too heavy. You wedge your... It shifts slightly. You grit your teeth and heave with all your strength. The pillar rolls, but so does your bone. A sickening crack echoes as your leg shatters beneath the weight.
Ow.
The pillar is generous. It has taken your life and your leg. A sickening crack echoes as your leg shatters beneath the weight. The pillar is generous. You look around.
Oh my god, look at me with my one leg now.
Disgusting!
Hello, Solve. How you doing? It's good to see you. How have you been? Because I am currently stuck as a skeleton in a cage.
Why didn't you dodge?
That I didn't dodge because I was stuck underneath the pillar in the first place. Ooh, Monster Hunter Generations. How is that? I'm only recently getting into... oh, there's parchment here, apparently.
A brittle parchment lies beside the goblet. You inspect the parchment.
Despite all my rage, I am still just some bones in a cage. I'm glad to hear that. Like, I just got into Monster Hunter fairly recently, thanks to one of our friends in the channel, Necropainter, giving us several fucking copies of the game. Got Wilds, got fucking World. Ah.
Its ink is faded, but the words burn into your mind as you read. The devil drinks the blood of lost souls. You leave the parchment where you found it. There is a torch on the wall. You decide to leave the torch.
Maybe if I, like, undo the other torch, then...
There is a torch on the wall. Its
Hey there,
flame
fella. You have a
flickers, casting dancing shadows across the chamber.
Hope you're doing well. Let me just do a thing real quick. Yeah, Wilds is a lot of fun. World, I need to check that out as well. Hey, whatever you think is good, you enjoy it. That's the main thing.
You extinguish the torch. The chamber grows darker.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. Something's up in the ceiling.
A sickening crack. The pillar is... You look around for an... A fissure veils itself along the stone, thin as a paper cut, deep as a whisper. Cold air sighs from it, smelling of wet iron and old breath.
Now, on the other hand, Soul, I'll just tell you this much. I love watching Joe Cat's videos about Monster Hunter, especially like
All
Wilds
right,
and World.
noted. That's just straight up beautiful, by the way.
And I have chosen to ignore everything he has told me and go with the dual swords.
You step back from the slit in the stone. The draft follows you like a dog that knows your scent.
Oh, that's just fucking low. Wait, see, there we go.
In the
Pile up.
corner, a mound of bones lies like discarded
Oh,
kindling.
without a doubt.
Skulls grin up at you, their empty sockets filled with shadows. One femur gleams pale, almost beckoning.
Yeah, I go fucking dual blades. And yes, Joe Cat is I swear, this game.
You kneel, brushing dust from the pile. The bones are brittle, but one femur is thick, strong. It once belonged to a warrior. Now it belongs to you. Not a legacy, a utensil. You press the femur into the raw socket where your leg used to be. It resists at first, then slides in with a sound like wet stone grinding against itself.
Yes, I absolutely do use the rage bar.
Something clicks, not mechanical, more like acceptance. The bone holds. It shouldn't, but it does. You rise slowly. The chamber watches. You stand again, crooked but whole in a way that defies anatomy and mercy. The fallen pillar sprawls across your path, like the corpse of a titan. You strain again. It is too heavy to lift. You wedge your leg. It shifts slightly, groaning like a beast disturbed, and you look around.
You know, I'm going to try seeing if I can get more bones.
In the corner, a mound of bone. You kneel, brushing dust from the pile. The bones are brittle,
Before I used
but
dual
one
blades and
femur
none of
is
them touched
thick,
the rage.
strong.
Oh, that is fucking annoying, Soul. No, you absolutely do everything you can to just go crazy with those blades. Look, hammer is amazing too.
It once belonged to a warrior. Now it belongs to you, not a legacy. You decide to leave the chamber. Its iron bands glisten. You step back. In the far
Oh, there's
corner,
a pipe.
pipe juts from the wall. Something flows within a sluggish liquid that never emerges. The sound is like a heartbeat muffled by stone.
We're gonna expect.
You inspect the pipe. After observing it carefully, you figure out that there is something stuck inside the pipe.
Punch the pipe. Hell yeah.
You strike the pipe. The clang echoes like a funeral bell.
Punch it again.
You strike it again, harder. The pipe bursts from the darkness within. A tide of spiders pours forth. They swarm over your body, into your mouth, your ears, your eyes.
Well, that's lovely.
It is a good thing you are already dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
The pipe is now unclogged, and the liquid flows freely.
From what I've heard from Joe Cat, yeah, it is.
You hear a distant rumbling sound as the liquid flows into the chamber. In the far corner, something flows within a sluggish liquid that you decide to.
Can't do anything with the torch. Monhun has so much whimsy. I can fight against a giant fish with legs using a hammer. If I have to sharpen the hammer, it's just a revolver cylinder stick. I mean, have you seen some of the weapons from fucking Bloodborne? Pizza cutter. I swear.
The fallen pill you strain. It is too heavy. You wedge it shifts slightly. You grit your teeth and heave with all a sickening crack. The pillar is
Oh, no,
generous.
did I break my bone
It is,
again?
you look around for.
Okay, it does not seem like it. It's just like... Sorry if I'm like speeding through it sometimes. It's just like it's the same thing over and over. I don't want to have to hear it. But yeah, the pizza cutter, I swear. But I agree. I fucking love Bloodborne. I actually need to play it for you guys at some point. So, what do I need to do now?
In the far corner, a pipe juts from the wall. Something flows within a sluggish liquid that never emerges. The sound is you decide to.
Okay, so what is there? What else can we do in here without breaking our leg again? There's stuff on the ceiling.
A fissure veils itself along the stone, thin as a paper cut, deep as a whisper. Cold air sighs from it, smelling of wet iron and old breath.
Not that I've found, DC.
You step back from the slit in the stone.
Like this corner, there's bones.
A fissure veils itself. You step back from.
Still more, still more stuff. I've seen the parchment. There's the broken pillar. Do I need to restart? Because it would not be the first time I've fucked myself over. Yeah, let's start over again and not play with the damn, the damn key this time. I was going to try and fast forward, but apparently I'm too dumb to do that. Ah, so it was the broken pillar that killed us. Got it. Oh, wait, it's absolutely a debt. But I have known people who have absolutely just wrecked the shit out of things just doing their fists.
Half buried in dust lies a rusty key. You pick up the key. Cold. It feels important. That has never meant safe. You pocket the key. It feels heavier than it should, as though carrying a burden of its own.
There's more than one choice, yep. We are going to not blow out the torches this time. Ah, that explains why I've got the spiderweb. It's because there's literally a spiderweb there. Crawling up
Beside the
spiderwebs.
bones rests a small axe. Its blade is nicked, its handle worn smooth by desperate. You lift the axe. It feels heavier
All
than
right,
it
Sully,
should,
you have a
as
good
though
night. Take
burdened by
care.
the
Thank you
memories
very
of
much.
those it has
It
slain.
was good to
The
see you
handle
again.
is slick with old sweat. It looks old, but still sharp enough to be useful. You take the small axe.
We're gonna
The
be asking some
chamber
questions.
exhales a damp. Its iron bands glisten with something darker than water.
There
and
we
the
go.
wood seems to pulse. The key slides into the lock with a metallic sigh. For a heartbeat, hope flickers, then it dies. The lock refuses to turn.
Well, damn. Feed me first! Hello, Prince. Welcome in. How are you doing?
The words grind into your skull,
It's always good to see
like
you.
teeth
Thank you
on
for the
bone.
hoops. Thank you for feeding Tucker. That is 22 treats. Hell yeah.
You step back, the chest's silent hunger gnawing at your spine, as though
Let's see if I can get the bones now.
in the corner, a mound of bone. You kneel, brushing dust from the pile. The bones are brittle, but one feet. It once belonged
That's a
to a
10.
warrior.
Nice.
Now it belongs
Let's
to
give
you.
us some-
Not a legacy, a utensil.
Yeah, let's eat that ice cream.
You take the femur bone from the pile. You decide.
We're already starting to leave the pile alone.
In the far corner, something flows. You decide to. A brittle parchment lies beside the goblet.
Wait, what? Goblet? What fucking goblet?
You inspect the parchment. Its ink is faded, but the word "the devil drinks the blood of lost souls." You leave the part.
Okay, apparently there's some sort of goblet in here? I ain't seen shit, Sherlock.
The fallen pillars. You strain against. It is too heavy to lift. You look around. A fissure veils itself along the stone, thin as a paper cut, deep as a whisper. Cold air sighs from it. You press your skull closed. Inside the narrow black, something glints. A lever, mean and unreachable.
How dare. And DC, I've actually thought about that, but it didn't give me the option. And I am doing well, Prince. It's always good to see you.
On the wall, scratched by a dying hand. A clue. It pricks your thoughts like a thorn.
Oh, I can use the bone. Try sticking your hand inside. Try using the key to reach the lever. Try using the bone you plundered.
You feed the femur into the crack. Its pale curve slides like a priest's finger toward confession.
The fuck does that mean?
A scrape contact. You lever the lever, and the bone snaps with a brittle cry. The dungeon takes its tithe. Stone grinds. The wall shifts, unveiling a passage slick with old secrets.
Oh shit! Giving the chest a bone. Oh, so that's where the goblet is.
When the wall shifts, a pedestal emerges. Upon it rests a goblet, tarnished but whole. It hums faintly, as though it remembers the lips of kings or demons. You inspect the goblet. It looks old, but still intact.
I want to take it.
You take the goblet.
Just me or is it getting hot in here now? Woo! Fan stuff. Lol. Oh, we can put the whatever's in here
In the far corner, a pipe
into
juts from the wall.
goblet, I think.
Something flows within a sluggish liquid that never emerges. The sound is like a heartbeat muffled by stone. You inspect the pipe. After observing it carefully, you figure out that there is something stuck inside
I
the
want to say
pipe.
this: the Tarnish is probably one of the luckiest characters out of any Soulsborne game. Punch the pipe.
You strike the pipe. The clang echoes like a funeral bell.
I fucking do it again.
You strike it again, harder. The pipe bursts from the darkness within. A tie. It is a good. The pipe is now. You hear a distant rumbling. You decide to leave.
I'm trying to get away from the spiders as quickly as I can, because I know people have a arachnophobia, and I don't want y'all to have to deal with that again, especially when in the light now. Oh God, why? Why were there so many?
In the far corner, a pipe juts. Something flows within a sluggish liquid. You place the goblet beneath the pipe. The metal groans as if reluctant to give, but the fluid begins to drip. Slow, deliberate, like blood from a wound. The goblet fills with a thick, viscous liquid. It reeks of rust, rot, and something older than death. It pulses faintly, as if alive.
I'll take the goblet.
You decide to leave the pipe alone. You step closer to the chest.
Feed the chest with the liquid from the goblet. Yes.
You pour the goblet's contents into the chest's mouth. The wood shudders, drinking greedily. A wet, satisfied groan echoes through the chamber.
Better. Now, take what is yours.
The lock clicks open. Inside, nestled in velvet, lies an ancient scroll, waiting.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Take the scroll from the
You
inside.
reach in slowly, reverently. The chest does not move. Its hunger is sated for now. You lift the scroll. It hums in your hand, whispering secrets in a language your bones remember. With the scroll in hand, the chamber shifts. Shadows stretch and gather behind you. A small shape forms, not an enemy, not an ally, a companion for the road ahead.
Oh. Your companion can be a helpful guide, but they have their own perspective on the world. Pay attention to their insights and hints, as they may offer valuable information to help you navigate the challenges ahead. Control it using Q. The scroll in hand, the chamber shifts, shadows stretch.
Looking at the world through the shadows might at times give you better insight on how to escape your prison.
I find any people thinking the Tarnished are one of the Soulsborne MCs could take on Armored Core character.
The scroll, fulfilling its destiny, disappears from your grasp. The chest violently erupts and spits out another scroll to the ground.
Oh, shit. I mean, to be fair, Tarnished, technically a demigod by the end of the game. And don't forget Bloodborne. You literally become an elder, a great one at the end of the game. If you do the right stuff, at least. Take it, Seymour! You'll need it!
You step closer to the chest. You step back.
There was apparently something. Huh. Apparently I can't leave just yet.
The fallen pillar sprawls across your path. Like you strain again, it is too heavy to lift. You look around.
We're not going to get another leg, that's for sure. Oh, there's the...
You pick up the
There it is.
scroll. A note in a familiar hand reads, "The stars are not what they seem. Align them and let the most important one guide you."
Ah, I know where
You
this is
place
going.
the scroll back. You step closer to the chest. You step.
I meant to turn
There is
off
a
the torch.
torch on the wall. You extinguish.
Oh my god.
You step closer to the chest.
No, I didn't want to touch the
You
chest.
step back.
I want to touch the torch.
There is a torch. You extinguish.
Oh, I can apparently interact with the bat. It's so funny. Like, yes, they have survived a lot of BS, but I mean, yeah.
Your
Get it? Oh god, I accidentally overdid it.
You release the bat. It flies away.
Thank you for the jump scare, Tish.
Your hands close around the flailing bat. Its wings beat frantically, claws scratching at your skin.
Except I don't have skin. Squeak! Squeaker! Squeak! 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 'em.
You clutch the bat, its body still twitching in your firm grasp.
What? I'm gonna keep it for the
You
time being.
decide to keep the bat for the time being.
Why would I want to skin the bat? That's just rude. What do you smell, Tish? What do you smell? What do you smell on the stream? Does it smell like beef? Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt the baby. So there's something about the stars up there.
You pick up the scroll. A note in a familiar hand reads, "The stars are not what they seem. Align them and let the most important one guide you."
Sorry about that, Tish. I could have sworn I saw your name beside that. Yes, it really does, Prince. And I'm so sorry, Judas.
You place the scroll back.
I misread on the stream again. How do I touch the stars?
A brittle parchment lies beside the goblet. You inspect the parchment. Its ink is faded, but the word "the devil drinks the blood." You leave the
Am I devious? Yes, I think I am.
Yes, you are.
In the far corner, something flows within. You decide.
Okay, nothing to be done there.
The fallen pillars. You strain again. It is too heavy to lift. You look around for another.
So what am I supposed to do? I'm so confused now. It's like it wants me to touch this, and I'm sure it has something to do with my companion now. Whatever could it be? Well, the thing is that the stars change colors based on how I'm looking at them. They like go from red, blue, and purple. Yep, I can't see the controls. Wait, why does it seem like I've lost my... Oh, no, my leg's just, like, up in the air. Yeah, I've got to, like, touch them, I think. But I don't know how. Pretty much doesn't stand out in the skeleton. Then enter... I mean, maybe. The problem is, like, we've got several red ones. Like, part of me is like, did I need to turn out this? But at the same time, it's like, I probably did have to turn out the lights.
You step closer to the chest. You steel yourself and reach inside.
Fuck
The
it,
air
we
is
ball.
colder than death. Just as your fingers brush metal slam, the lid snaps shut, grazing your knuckles. Pain lances up your arm.
That was unwise. This is your last warning.
You step back.
Look, I had to check. Like, I still have an axe that I can't do anything with.
This big brain time.
Yeah, there's some brainage that needs to be done, and I have none of it. I'm enjoying this. My brain do not work this way, apparently. Let me check on something real quick if we're gonna be doing... Let's see if there's any help. Because I feel bad just sitting there, not able to figure things out. Hey, Pre-Law, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you've been well. And there is literally nothing. Yep, I'm not finding shit. Yeah, we need to line up some stars. I need to find the one that's like, I'm different. I'm different. This is like, I was gonna say, this has a lot of potential. By the way, Pre-Law, how is Dead by Daylight treating y'all lately? Because I have not played it in any hot fucking minute. And suddenly the Trickster is gender fluid. Which is not a bad thing. I'm just noting it at this point.
There is a torch on. You decide.
How is that going, Judas? Look, we had their ducks in a row. Like, I've been trying. That's the problem. I still need to, like, interact with them.
You pick up. You place the scroll. You pick up the scroll. A note in a familiar hand reads. You place the scroll.
Line them and let the most important one guide you. I am so confused. Unfortunately, let me check one last thing. Shattered Vault. Yep, I ain't finding jack nor shit. You know what? I'll put this on the wish list just because I did enjoy what I could of it. And it seems like it's going to be interesting. I will check it out in a minute there, Prince. But that has been Shattered Vault. Unfortunately, was not able to finish it. I feel bad. It feels bad, man. But I have put it on the wish list for later. Hopefully, they'll realize that there are people who love this game but are also very, very dumb, and will give you a little bit more help.